March 6, Julian Crypto. Nothing here is a financial advice. Let's start it. So what's about Onchain and what's about Bitcoin? So as you can see, we are fighting here at the level of 38,000, something like this, 40,000. We are fighting here for some long time. According to that previous moments and that previous moments right here area, this area is much longer, about twice longer than, for example, this area. And for example, because of that, maybe we can predict that right here, right now, we will be going upwards. But what are on-chain data saying to us? So basically, as you can see, long-term holders sold in profit in short term. Yeah, in short term, so this is a 1 minute interval. Sold in profit their BTC at the level of $39,000 and $39,500. Also, whales were buying, whales from Coinbase were buying at the levels from $39,000 and $39,500 also. Fees were really low, so these signals can tell us that this is the area and the local bottom. $39,000 is the local bottom. Of course, remember that local bottom does not mean that we won't fall again. But of course, right now, as you can see, there is no selling pressure from BTC reserve on spot exchanges, but there is bigger buying pressure from stablecoins on spot exchanges. And because of that, we may predict that we will go upwards. Also, in 1 hour interval, we can see that the long-term holders sold in profit right here at this local bottom, as I told you. And the whales started to accumulating on this downtrend and stopped here and accumulating right now again. So this is also in short term, so 1 day interval, it's a positive sign. What is going on in long term? In 1 day interval, so what is going on in here? As you can see, stablecoins on spot exchanges. This reserve is increasing. So in long term, I mean during next couple of months, it is really positive and bullish sign for Bitcoin price. Okay, what is going on profit and loss, supply and profit and loss difference? So basically, this is 2013, 2017, and 2021 and 2. So as you can see, supply in loss and supply in profit. So basically, when we see red area, it's rather better to sell than buy. When we see green area, it's rather better to buy than a sell. Alright, okay, understand, yeah? So right now we are at this level. And in the past, we were at these levels few times. It was a great time to buy. But there is one thing. Look at the bottom of cycle 2015, and this chart, supply and loss, were really high. At the top, almost at the top, yeah? Also, 2019, at the top, supply and loss. And meanwhile, supply and profit at the bottom. So right now, if we consider this moment or even this moment at the finish of the bull market, so right now we will be waiting, probably we will be waiting for some better moment to buy, better opportunity to buy for long term. If the history will repeat itself, okay? So we will be waiting for supply and loss going even higher, this going even higher to to that area, and this area, supply and profit, go even lower. Right now we are waiting for this. Okay, what is going on in 1 minute interval? Supply in loss versus supply and profit. So in 1 minute interval, it seems that maybe there will be some better opportunity to buy, because supply in loss, there is still some area to go higher, yeah, as you can see, for example, to this level, maybe to even this level, yeah, supply in loss. So maybe, because understanding this chart, we will go in a couple of few days even lower. But of course, we have to analyze the whole data. Okay, and what's going on Bitcoin realized cap age bands? So on this chart, you can see the accumulation from different wallets. Youngest wallets, these ones, and oldest wallets, these ones. So basically, we will focus right now on these wallets. So wallets who hold Bitcoin somewhere between 12 and 18 months. So, as you can see, right now, this kind of wallets started accumulating Bitcoin. And how it looks in the past, where they started accumulating Bitcoin. Also, notice that the oldest wallets aren't accumulating right now. So we are looking for some kind of maybe this area, yeah, to understand where we are right now. So right now, basically, as you can see, we are at the moment like it was here, okay, and there was a greater time to buy, better time to buy, lower dip. Also, we are probably at this moment. Here was much better time to buy in a couple of few weeks. Okay, so to your understanding, to your consideration, there might be much better time to buy during next couple of weeks. Of course, we will see what will happen. Everything can happen, but analyzing previous cycles, it looks like this. I won't analyze this cycle because it was much different, much smaller capitalization than these two ones. Okay? And what about in media? So there's one main topic today in the whole world. It's the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, but honestly between Russia and NATO. And what is Putin saying? He's saying this.
Участие в вооруженном конфликте той страны, с территории которой будут создаваться угрозы для наших военнослужащих. Мы в эту же секунду будем рассматривать их как участниками военного конфликта. И уже все равно, какими там членами они являются.
Yeah. So they don't care about NATO, about NATO alliance, about countries who are in NATO. If they will help Ukraine, if they will ban flights above their countries, the Putin don't care about it. It's dangerous for Europe and it's dangerous also for Poland. So my question is, how will markets react right now? How will Bitcoin react to this? And how will Bitcoin react to another piece of news? Nuke-proof doomsday plane spotted flying over Nebraska. So they're training their pilots to probably, or maybe just they're flying. They're using this machine, doomsday plane, which is nuke-proof plane. Okay, how the markets will react to this? And this data. So there were many oligarchs from Russia who started to selling their luxurious things, like assets, like for example mega-yachts and others. And the one question they are asking their agents is, how fast could you sell this? How fast could you sell this? Okay, how fast could you sell my yacht? And why they are doing it? It's obvious, because they are afraid that somebody will grab it from them. And these mega yachts are worth fortune, and there are much more assets, houses, everything in Europe. So the one most important thing right now is how they will use the cash, or if they will sell it for US dollars, for what, or maybe for bitcoins. Where they will put these assets, their money, in dollars, in gold, or maybe in Bitcoin. Because if you put it in Bitcoin, nobody can touch it. Nobody can do with this anything. Okay? So maybe in the short term, I mean in next couple of days, weeks, it will be bullish sign for Bitcoin. Visa and Mastercard suspended operation in Russia over Ukraine invasion. And Musk says Starlink was told to block Russian news sources, but it will not do so unless forced at gunpoint. And Elon Musk is sorry to be a free speech absolutist. Okay, good for Musk maybe. Yeah, it's free speech absolutist. And Berkshire Hathaway reveals $5 billion stake in oil giant Occidental Petroleum. And my question for you is, do you know any kind of oil crypto which we can buy on Binance or whenever, or maybe some Bittrex or whenever else, connected to oil, not connected to gold, because connected to gold, for example, is Pax Gold, but connected directly to oil cryptos. Okay, and for now, that's all. That's everything. And remember, guys, that we are hiring IT developers. Contact us, and we are paying. We are willing to do a much greater tools, greater stuff than right now. Okay, thank you, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.